All right, welcome to part 3 of the chest tutorial. So in the last one, we got it so that you could just open the chest, which is pretty nice. But we want to add a little bit of light to it and a little particle effect to pop up to make it a little nicer. So to do that, it's actually pretty simple. We're just going to come back here. And then on the right, we're going to add a point light. And then by default, the point light is kind of too big. So we want to change the attenuation radius to something like 50, maybe 100, 80. Something like that, something pretty small, because we really don't want it to be that big. And then the intensity, maybe like 2000. And then the light color, we want to change to like a nice gold, orangish color. I mean, you can make whatever you want, but that's what I'm going with. And then we want it to be invisible by default. So we'll say visibility, and we'll uncheck this, because we only want the light to show up once the chest is open. So compile and save. So now back in our event graph, actually not in here, inside of the open chest, because we want the light to turn on when the chest is open. So we'll go to the open chest. And then somewhere in here, I'm just going to do it like right here before we do the timeline. It's simple, just drag in the point light and say set visibility. And hook it up. And we're going to set the visibility to true. And compile and save. And then we'll play. So now if we run over here and we open it up, you'll see as soon as it opens, nice little light turns on. And you can make it bigger or smaller. You can also move the point light, like maybe we want it to be a little bit up higher inside of the chest, something like that. See if this looks a little better. I don't know. You can play around with it and get the light working however you want. The only thing I would recommend is don't make the light too big, because having a lot of point lights in your scene that overlap with each other is really expensive. So just something like that. And then we can also add a particle effect pretty easily. In the demo video, I just added like a really simple one that comes with Unreal. So we'll just do that real quick. So right click and go to FX. If you don't see the FX here, it's because you don't have the Niagara plugin installed. By default, it comes with Unreal version 4.25 by default. So if you're on 4.25 or newer, then this should already be here. If not, you need to add the Niagara plugin. And if you're on an older version, I can't guarantee that this effect will be here either. You might have to make your own or use a different one. But anyways, we want to go to Niagara system, and we want to say new system from selected emitters. And then we want to scroll down, and I used this guy, and I just modified it a little bit, but this upward mesh burst, but you can select any one you want or make your own. Doesn't matter. Then you got to hit this little plus button, and then say finish. And we'll just call this NS for Niagara system. Oops, why did it do that? MS underscore chest open. And you can see if we look at it, it's just a little burst effect. You can play around with it and make it do other things or make it faster or slower. I'm just going to leave it default right now for the sake of time. And we'll go back to our chest, and inside the open chest again, right after we turn on the point light, we'll play that particle effect, which is really easy. We just say spawn emitter or spawn Niagara. Yeah, spawn system at location. That's what we want. Spawn system at location. And then we hook this up. The system template is going to be our NS chest open. The location is going to be location of the chest, so we'll just say get actor location. Rotation and scale we can leave alone. All this stuff we can leave. It's all good to go. Compile, save, play. So now if we walk through the chest, you see it opens, and we get these cool little bursts of whatever that pop up. So again, I'm no artist, so I can't make much better particle effects than that, but that's how you would hook up a particle effect to it. And again, if you wanted to see like how you would do items and inventory and picking up items, I have other tutorials on that. I'll have a link to it in the description. But if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks.